he's not getting engaged yet. You're so angry at him just because you don't like him. He's not doing anything right now that's like negative.
In the previous episode, he came off like a prick.
He did come off like a prick.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to membriash.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Mitch.
And we are watching Love is Blind Season 7, Episode 2.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Very exciting.
That's great. I love Love is Blind.
Yeah, it's like coming home.
It's so good. It's such a good show. I don't even know, like, the format of it, I think, is what makes it so great.
Yeah.
So for you, it's been a day, probably, but for us, it's been all of, like, 5 minutes. We just changed our clothes to...
Continuity.
Yeah, right.
Like, make it look like we're not wearing the same shirts for, like, friggin' 6 days.
Then you think, oh, gross, you guys are wearing the same clothes.
And we are gross, and we do often wear the same clothes.
That's true, yeah.
But not today. We smell fresh.
Yes.
In case you're wondering, there's no smell-o-vision. And,
yeah, and we're ready to go and watch episode 2. I mean, come on. Most people are binging this, right? So, like, you understand. We need to watch them all quickly.
And I think we talked enough on the last one. We don't need to do too much recapping, but we like Ashley and Tyler.
The other couples are all meh.
The other couples are all meh. We got a couple individuals that we kind of want to know more about. I'm sure we're going to have some conclusion on a few of those messes, though, so we'll be seeing that soon.
Yeah, let's just get into it.
Let's go.
Perfect husband, but he doesn't wear shoes anywhere.
No.
I would do it.
Bet you would do
We're
it.
like...
I would do it. So does that mean, like, sandals, or does that mean just barefoot? I'm a little confused what doesn't wear shoes means. I do like that Taylor said.
There's the thing, like, where people will go, like, shoeless. It's, like, a thing.
Really?
Online, like, people have even, I think as a joke, like, as, like, rage bait, but they've taken out the bottoms of their shoes so that they can look like they're wearing shoes, but actually be barefoot. Okay. And they'll be walking, like, into stores and, like, down the street and stuff.
Here's actually a really good reason to not do that is things like warts and diseases.
Hookworms?
Hookworms? Like, literally, they come through your feet. There's a reason why you don't want to go footless all the way. Like, sometimes it can be a decent thing, but that's weird. That's weird. That's a thing?
It's a thing.
Okay.
Arms tends to, like, make me feel a little hot and bothered.
It's Steven!
Hi.
I didn't actually ever ask you. When was your last serious relationship?
He's got arms. Does he sound like he has arms?
He does. They might have talked about working out,
okay.
though.
I was just trying to close my eyes and envision.
Yeah, I'm huge on communication and emotional intelligence.
Me too.
I can't picture his arms listening to that. I can't. I tried. I already know what he looks like.
I technically hold the title of being a cheater. I've been cheated on multiple times as well.
Oh, Steven.
Oh, Steven.
Everyone has a different concept of cheating.
Steven, that... You know if you're cheating, Steven. I don't like this technicality situation.
And he's, like, making it this philosophical conversation.
Right.
Also, where he said, I'm technically a cheater and I've been cheated on multiple times, he immediately deflected it by saying, but I've been cheated on.
And he's saying nothing physically happened and he slid into someone's DMs. Like, that's still... I get what he's trying to say. There are definitely levels of cheating. Like, I get that.
Yeah.
But that's not great, Steven. And that's not technically. I still feel like that's cheating.
The experiences that I've had to deal with from cheating are... Whew.
So for her, she's like, that's whatever.
So what he just described was not her concern. Like, yeah.
I'm worried for them. Because if they end up being a couple, her telling him... at the outset that she's forgiven people for doing things worse than what he did.
Yeah.
That's a scary situation.
Great. God, this is going to be hard.
I mean, maybe it just the way he was intellectualizing it just didn't feel good to me, and it didn't feel like enough accountability there.
I agree.
When he was immediately making a million excuses over it instead of just saying this happened and it was bad. And he did say, you know, they grew and they went to therapy and yada yada, but like his initial show wasn't great for me.
Do you know what else is tough for that with me is like that is in a way he had more agency in that cheating than you often see because he slid into someone's DMs.
I didn't read the whole thing. I didn't see the whole thing. What are you saying? Yeah.
It's not a situation where it was like, oh, you know, I got drunk and like accidentally kissed someone at a club or something like that. It's like he purposefully did what he did.
Yes.
And was looking for like the cheating, which is, I don't know.
Mostly because I'm so strongly believe in negative energy and like evil eyes and jealousy. And
I believe in evil eyes? What does that mean? I don't know. I legitimately don't know.
I don't know. Whatever.
He would be. He's the one that said twin flames, right?
He did.
Did he say that of Hannah or of Brittany? I don't even remember.
Hannah, I think he called his twin flame.
God, I have like a crush on you. I really do.
Hope you have a crush on her if you're gonna engage.
Well, he's not getting engaged yet. You're so angry at him just because you don't like him. He's not doing anything right now that's like negative.
Yeah. In the previous episode, he came off like a prick.
He did come off like a prick.
Like, it'll be like forever seared into my memory. Like forever.
I weirdly do feel like this is a good match.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if I think that Leo and Hannah is bad.
What if I just ghosted you?
Why did she immediately be like, what if I ghosted you? He's like, I just love how vulnerable and open you are. And she says, what if I ghosted you?
I'm telling you, I'm very intuitive. I
hate these two. And I'm not saying anybody else needs to, but everything they're saying is kind of driving me crazy.
I'm really intuitive.
I feel like people assume that you're not smart, but I think like people very much so underestimate you.
Oh, 100%.
This is like pulling teeth for me. I don't enjoy watching either of these people, but I do think they could potentially be a good couple. Yeah. There's a difference between me. I don't want to hang out with them. I don't want to like really watch them on my screen, but I do think they could make a good couple.
Yeah.
God, you're like both number one. Like
we're both number one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she rolled her eyes hard, because what is that? They're both number one?
You can split rank 2 and 3, because you could be tied for third. You can't be tied for first. You're tied for second, actually. If you're looking at tie.
Yeah, you're both second.
Right?
Yeah.
Every time.
I don't know.
No, but that's the way ranking usually works. It'll be number 1 and tied for third. It's not tied for second. It's tied for the position lower.
Okay.
So if you've got 2 number 1s, you've got 2 number 2s. That's what you got. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below.
I don't even know what to say either. I'm just like sitting here with my face in my hands, like.
I hope he and Brittany pick each other, because I don't like either of them for anybody else. And you're right, maybe there's a chance that you don't need to like a relationship if it works for them. And I'm not crazy about these people, and I don't want to be their friends, but if the trophy wife and the rich dude get together and it works, good for them.
And I don't think Leo is the right pick for Hannah.
No, absolutely not.
So my other problem is that if he goes with Hannah, I think that's not going to work out.
I absolutely agree.
So, and I'm not saying Hannah would be better off with the other guy that I forget his name, Nick D, is that right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I think that that's a better option, but
or even a good option, yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Uh-oh, Hannah and...
Nick?
Okay,
Nick!
They're back. She's all just like curled up and kind of grumpy looking.
And he's wearing the same outfit he wore yesterday, which is fine, I guess. Definitely
they
same
got limited
pants.
clothes.
You think you made the wrong decision?
Of course I did. I'm like going insane, I think.
Okay, and then the question is, does she feel like the other guy's not going to pick her, so she's coming back for her number 2? Or is it legitimate, like...
Oh, this morning. So they've talked twice in one day.
So it's allowed that he's wearing the same clothes.
So maybe it's that he was going to go home and she was like, would he see me one more time or something like that?
Yeah. He departed really well, though, and I would factor that in.
He's also describing his emotions really well. He's saying, I felt hurt. He's not saying, you made me feel bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's showing up pretty good.
So people were telling you to end it with me? And that's what you listened to?
Yeah, kind of.
That's a weird cop-out.
That is a weird cop-out.
Even if it's where your mind was, and if that is what happened, it still doesn't really matter. You made the choice.
And they were telling her that because she was describing her fears about Nick.
Yeah.
And they were saying...
That's true. That did happen.
If you feel that way, then you should end it. It wasn't like people just
like
organically coming up to her saying, don't keep going with Nick. That's not what happened.
That's not what happened. That's a great point.
But also, she's clearly going through it.
She's going through it.
I want you. I want you really bad. You gotta give me a chance.
I know.
You gotta give me a chance.
The East Coast is a lot like Europe. It's tiny states. You can go from like West Virginia to DC like that. Out here, Oregon, Washington, California, they're freaking huge. I sent you that video where the guy was like, people need to stop coming to LA and telling people from San Francisco to come meet up. It is like 10 hours away.
That's what a coworker did that to me. Yeah. They were like, we're going to be in Seattle. You should come and come for dinner. And I was like, that is a 3+ hour drive for me. I will not be doing that.
One way.
They're like, don't you live in Washington? It's like, yeah, it's a big
sure
state.
We do. Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't also have a really strong connection with her.
The bag of something. Is that pickles? Is that Nally? Is that a little self-serve Nally pickles? Brought to you by Nally.
That does look like Nally.
Doesn't that look like Nally?
It does look like Nally.
He actually got a couple of points back for me for having Nally pickles to go in his date.
I prefer Milwaukee's best pickle.
Well,
we just can't get them out here.
Get them Milwaukee's best on the West Coast.
Can't get them.
They just don't sell them here, do they?
No.
They wouldn't, because it's,
We barely just got Duke's mayonnaise.
You're right. But then we started making our own mayo. Yeah. So, yeah.
It's real, I know. It's exactly what you said. Like, we're twin flames, I think. Like, truly.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No! No!
No twin flame. No twin flame. Also, what? He is not telling her that he has 2 number 1s. He told Brittany, but he didn't tell her he has 2 number 1s.
Yeah.
You got me a plant?
Yeah.
What?
It's an avocado.
Okay, these two. Taylor.
They're about to get engaged.
And Garrett. Oh, we have several of those.
We do.
Oh, it's the water. In the pot. It's a decent avocado for being stuck in water.
I thought it'd be cute, like, in 5 to 7 years, like, then avocados start providing other avocados.
Well, it's hard to get avocados from an avocado tree grown indoors, so and in DC, you're not going to be able to plant it.
You're not putting it outdoors, so you're not getting avocados from that avocado.
I don't think you're thinking this through. I think for me, what's missing in their relationship that isn't necessarily something they need to have, but that I would want, I don't think I've heard them laugh together much at all.
Yeah.
And they really are both just so serious.
And maybe that's who they are and that's what they want. But I wouldn't want that. I agree.
I need to be dumb.
I need to laugh.
Yeah.
Laughter is integral to our relationship.
But having convinced you by now, we are in trouble.
Okay, they laughed. They laughed.
She's getting a little snarky.
We're in a situationship right now.
There's definitely not friends with benefits.
Hello.
Hey, who do we have?
Marissa.
Marissa.
We're meeting new people.
We have seen Marissa talking earlier.
Bohdan? Have we met Bohdan yet?
We have not met Bohdan.
He does look like a frat boy who got a job.
My biological father passed away shortly thereafter, and my dad who raised me is Filipino.
So he basically is saying it doesn't look like I would have a lot of diversity in my background, but I do.
But he was raised by a Filipino man.
Yes.
His dad was white
and
from Ukraine.
He's Ukrainian. He was born in Ukraine.
And raised by a Filipino.
Yeah.
Okay. So then he actually probably has some like interesting cultural transmission from that. You know, he probably has like some Filipino customs.
Unlike the guy we were just watching who was super uncomfortable talking about race and ethnicity differences, Bohdan seems much
dives
more
right into it. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Because it's something
it's his life.
Dealt with day to day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
So have you read like Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Okay. I have a Harry Potter tattoo. Do you read Harry Potter?
Okay, nerds.
A lot of people are getting Harry Potter tattoo cover-ups, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean...
That would be initially, if someone I was trying to date was like, I have a Harry Potter tattoo, I'd be like, so how do you feel about J.K. Rowling?
I would need to know that.
That would be my first question.
Yeah.
Like, does that, like,
Does that change things for you at all?
Yeah.
And I hear a lot of people say separate the art from the artist.
Absolutely.
And I'm totally cool with that.
I can respect that.
Because there are a lot of people that still love the story, but...
What I wouldn't want to be is with a turf, though.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, absolutely.
No, dude, no. He's like, oh, they're dangerous. Like, what's dangerous about camels? He's gonna spit on me? Like, that's just a funny
thing. Camels are dangerous. What?
Is this a story about how you got attacked by a camel? Because holy crap, camels can be dangerous, dude.
How would you think that they're not? They're massive animals.
I immediately like roll over and look up, and the camel's on its hind legs with its front legs up in the air, coming down.
Yes, camels are wild animals. Wild animals are dangerous. It's because you didn't have a healthy respect for the camel.
I like that his story about being in the Middle East in the Marines is the terrifying nature of camels. Because, like, holy shit, animals are scary.
It's also interesting that he chose a story where he was overconfident and his ego got in the way, and then he was put in his place, essentially.
Yeah, actually, that's a great point, because he's not showboating on that. He's like, I was an idiot.
Yes.
That's a great, that's humility right there.
Yeah.
I really like Bohdan so far.
I like Bohdan so far, too. All right.
I like Marissa. I have no reason. We don't know as much about her except for the tattoos, and she's a nerd, so I immediately like that.
I had friends fly in and help me get ready for it. My work ended up raising a bunch of money for me and like paid for all my gear and stuff.
Oh. Did he go and help fight in Ukraine?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't know what he did. I don't know if he helped with like
it's obviously
whatever,
traumatic.
But,
like,
yeah.
He's already seen war too.
Yeah.
It's just like trying to save as many Ukrainians and keep Russia at bay as much as possible. That's sad.
You obviously have very good people in your life who clearly love you and support you because you seem to be like a really good person.
I like the way they're connecting.
I do too. I like them.
I like them a lot. They're really cute right now.
Oh, they're cute. I like them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I like them. I like how like, I don't know. I like how he described going to Ukraine to help. Like, I like all of that. He seems like a really nice guy.
Emotional vulnerability, humility.
Yeah.
Obviously care, love for his family, love for where he comes from.
And he's not trying to showboat. And then when she was like, I don't want you to think I'm dumb, he's like, you're not dumb.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Which is
and
like,
immediately supporting her.
Yeah.
And saying like, no, you're going to law school. You're not.
You're smart.
You're obviously not dumb. Like,
but he doesn't lead with like they have to be the most intellectual person in the world. Like, I really like him.
Same.
Okay.
No, I was gonna make a joke about the bathroom being like a pod, but when we gonna talk about taking a shit.
Here's some ads.
Here's some ads. Yeah. Was that the ad break? When we talk about taking a shit? Here's some ads.
Hello.
Hello.
Hola, cariño mío.
Oh, Ramses.
Mi vida.
Oh, she has a second one.
It's all above board so far. I kind of figured it was going to be him the way they transitioned that.
Let's say we're connecting with two people, and then you have to pick. You end up picking one.
Pick one, right?
Yeah.
I have a feeling I'm gonna end up in a love triangle.
I have a feeling you're in one right now, Ramses.
I was married for 4.5 years, and I was just moving away from Christianity and just religion in general. And we tried to figure things out, but ultimately it didn't work out for us. And so
that's one of the most logical reasons to get a divorce. Like that's because that not for everybody. For a lot of people, that's a huge rift that can't be overcome. Yeah.
Well, because a lot of people want to be in relationships where, like, if you go to church, you go to church together.
You raise your kids in the faith.
Before meals, exactly. You raise your kids in the faith, exactly. And like that would not be a life that I would want. So I wouldn't have a problem if my potential partner was religious and I'm not.
Yeah.
But the expectation being there that I would participate, that will
Won't be
never
doing that. Yeah.
be me.
Yeah.
So
I'm a giver. Like I give back. I give to homeless people. I know some people don't like that. I give.
It's illegal to be homeless in Portland. One of my actual huge flags on whether or not I respect or will even talk to a person is how they view homeless people.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
It's a hard line for me.
Me too.
Yeah.
Same. People walk around thinking that they're not one step away from homelessness, but realistically they are. And if you're not, it's usually a function of the people around you holding you up and not.
Yep. Getting mad at the downtrodden instead of the people that are making the policies in order to hold them down. Right. You know, it's like, fuck.
I find so attractive is how comfortable you are talking about gender roles.
I do like him so far. I feel like you get it, and this happens, and the show sort of does this, but they treat Marissa like she's already taken with Bohdan, and it seems like such a good fit, and then they're like, oh, but wait. And so, I have an immediate almost, bias against Ramses, but I do really like Ramses.
I like him, too.
And I think that has gone away watching this conversation. There's a lot of, good coming out of this. He's a lot different than Bohdan, but in some ways, emotionally intelligent like Bohdan.
I am seeing, and this is probably editing, but I'm seeing with Ramses, it's more of a two-way conversation, and we're learning more about her. And with Bohdan, the way that they edited it, we learned a lot about Bohdan, which does make me feel like he's a good person, but I was less able to see their connection, and it makes me feel like she has a better connection with Ramses.
The banter here is good. The back and forth is good. I agree with that.
How do you know? Because they're my favorite flower. And I told him, if you want me to ask you to be your girlfriend.
Oh, he got that delivered into their room or their space.
That's sweet.
Sunflowers.
Will you be my girlfriend? Check yes or no.
That is very sweet.
That's cute.
The playfulness is cute too, with it being an old school yes, no kind of check the box.
Hello.
Yay!
Oh, yay.
Oh my god, I've been so excited to talk to you.
Yeah, we met them before. Alex and who?
Tim.
We saw them last episode. I completely forgot they existed. It was also an hour.
Did we see them last episode? For
I'm
how
pretty sure
long?
we did, because we didn't see them this
minutes?
episode, have we? Or was it the beginning of this episode? I thought it was last episode.
Either of these people, if I'm being honest.
My grandfather, are you familiar with the Nation of Islam?
Absolutely.
He was the National Secretary for the Nation of Islam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you used to live 2 blocks from Louis Farrakhan.
Yeah. Literally just down the road.
And 3 blocks from Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even. It was 2 blocks away, but around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was
a weird neighborhood. That was a wild neighborhood.
It was.
It's actually a really rich neighborhood, obviously.
It was super, yeah. I mean, I lived
You're in a coach house.
You
were renting out a place that he rented out every room of that house. Right?
Yeah, he did.
That's crazy.
Every single
room.
room.
It was a bit a little...
It was very strange.
It's strange. It's an old mansion that this dude was renting out.
For me, it's oddly personal, particularly with my sisters, because whatever children I have will never know their aunts.
Oh, I do remember him.
Yeah,
I
sisters
do remember
died.
him now.
Yeah. I remembered somebody died in his life, and then we talked about my sisters. Yeah.
I'm literally wearing that ring around my neck right now.
Really?
Yeah, I wear both of my sisters' high school class rings on my necklace.
They're pretty great. They seem to be connecting a lot. They're both sharing really heavy, big shit.
And they connect on big things like religion.
Yeah.
And like talking about their families
and
things like that.
They even connect enough because it doesn't sound like she may or may not. It doesn't sound like she's Muslim necessarily.
I think she is.
Oh, she is. Yeah. But he's not. But he was like, religion is about love and stuff, and it's a common themes, especially talking about Abrahamic religions are really similar.
If he was or not. Because they connected over like a lot of different figureheads that were Muslim. So
hey baby.
Hello, more flowers for my boyfriend? I have some things.
They're about to get engaged.
Oh, for sure.
You've really been the perfect husband. I've been looking for with all the words of affirmation I didn't know I needed.
This is so cute.
It is cute.
They're just kind of the boring couple for me. I'm sorry, but this is very cute.
No, but
I feel bad.
No, don't feel bad. Like, I'm happy for them.
They're less relatable to me than some of the other couples.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, they all see our personalities. Like, we're very boisterous and loud and stuff, and they're just not, personality-wise, like, not a huge fit for us.
I know we would have done all the things that we wanted to do.
Sometimes they give us a proposal on day one. They didn't do that.
That's true. We got to get one now.
We're getting a proposal by the end of episode 2. We have to.
Maybe they are dragging the pods out on this one. Do you think?
I think they are. We're episode 2, and we don't have a single engagement.
They're doing it.
I think you're an incredible person. I think you're intelligent.
Oh, he's standing. He's wringing his hands. Is that making noise? Is that getting picked up by the mic? Sometimes she gets mad at me because I wring my hands because it's loud and it bothers your ears. I get it.
I'm sorry. I just have stuff sometimes.
Well, you don't get mad at me. You get triggered by their hand wringing.
The more and more I peel back these layers, I'm loving the person that's underneath. It's been an incredible experience just getting to know you.
And for this reason, I am out.
But I have a different number one.
Oh God.
I have to break up with you now. I don't think so. He's
every molecule of me. These nerds, man.
Science people.
Nerds. No, I like nerds.
They're a good match.
I like them a lot.
I just don't like if I was at a happy hour, they wouldn't be the people I'd want to hang out with. But
although arguably I would hang out with them more than a lot of people. I find like very nerdy people way more enjoyable to be around than people that I have more of a personality match.
Absolutely.
Good job.
All right, good for them.
I just don't think either of them would let me be dumb. Like, they'd be annoyed by me.
They would correct you. They'd be like, well, technically that's not true. And you'd be like, I don't care about technically.
What is she laughing about over there?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to prejudge them too much. Maybe they're the kind of people that want dumb around them because they're not good at being dumb. Probably not. They seem way too type A. I bet their house is clean. I bet they've got, like, modern technology and, like, white furniture or some shit.
Everything's on their phone, on apps.
Yeah, like, right? Everything's smart house.
All the blinds go up, all the lights get turned on with the apps.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You know how I close the window? I nail a board to it. Like, got zombies coming in. I just boom, boom, boom. Ready for the winter.
It's an exaggeration.
It is. Barely.
We have curtains on most of our windows.
Yeah. We didn't have a roof for the entire summer.
We got one now, though.
Yeah. Woo, woo.
I'm so crushing on you.
This is awesome.
I'm happy for them, though. I am.
She went with the non-skin tight pleather, which is, like, an interesting choice.
There's been a lot of pleather on this show. Yeah. She's worn it. Hannah's worn it. Marissa's worn it. A bunch of people in pleather.
Pleather gonna pleather.
Oh my God. Oh wow, son.
Oh, now I'm looking at everybody's pants and I'm like, are skinny pants still in? Or is it only on these dating shows? Like all the dudes wear like skinny pants on dating shows? Is that what it is? I thought we stopped doing skinny. Oh no, you're right. It's because younger people are like,
Younger people are like, stop wearing those.
Let's bring back the Jinko jeans or whatever.
Like the
bring
children.
It back. Bring it back.
The children. Some of them wear the Jinkos.
They know what's up.
Oh, we're back to Monica.
You vote in the last presidential election or the election before.
Monica asking the important questions.
As a veteran and an American, it's kind of my responsibility to do so.
She's like, yeah, but which way did you vote?
She probably is. She's probably going to be like, who you vote for, though?
Like, my dad is a Republican. He'll vote Republican because he's a Republican. And I don't agree with that concept.
I don't agree with that concept either.
Mind-blowing to me when people aren't okay with changing their mind.
Yeah.
I like that.
That said,
is he a libertarian?
I'm very much a centrist.
He's a libertarian.
Oh, centrist! These two things are the same. The other people are
He voted for Trump. He's a Trump voter.
Oh my god.
Is the way that Trump handled his time in office.
Mm-hmm.
And I voted for Biden.
Okay. Yeah, you can change your mind. All right. Okay. This is a good explanation.
It's such a hyper political location.
And she told us for years that my dad's side of the family and my grandfather's was Italian.
Italian is a little more fun when it comes to like white people, right?
Totally.
And I say that as like a Czech German, apparently.
Che schifo.
Yeah.
Andiamo al cinema.
But Italy is just,
Most of it is Nigerian, Congolese,
Wow.
Sierra Leonean, and primarily a lot of West Africa.
I mean, this is a perfect example of like the complexities of race,
Yeah.
and then like your phenotypes and stuff. Like he looks very white, but his dad's half black.
Yeah.
So he's like quarter African.
Yeah.
African American, black. He has like some Cherokee ancestry that goes down.
So you really are a mutt, girl.
I'm a fucking mutt.
Okay, well he has some racial diversity in his background, but I don't know if you should be describing other people as mutts. I'm happy with people self-describing that way, and she accepted it, but holy shit.
It's a lot.
Oh my god, that just feels like a faux pas to me, whatever. But she's
not offended by it.
Because
so.
she may have already, maybe not in this instance, maybe she had and they cut it, but also she may have described herself in the past or to other people as a mutt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, whatever. It's just such a derogatory term. It's intended derogatory, even though he didn't mean it there. It is a derogatory
And it's
term.
used for animals and not people.
Yeah, it's for dogs. Yeah.
So
I know where my feelings lie, and I know what my gut says, and I'm going to follow that because you just know.
I got some weird feelings about this guy.
this is a ton of red flags for me.
Yeah.
The cheating conversation.
You're a mutt?
Yeah, that
Girl?
comment was.
So it's not calling her a girl, but calling her a mutt.
I know
Holy
that was
shit,
a lot.
dude.
That was a lot.
And she's just like, yeah, totally. I don't know. And he's the guy. Yeah, totally. I got some problems, but we'll see.
We'll see.
I love this.
Me too.
I'm so excited.
So we're gonna eat, right?
We should.
Did write a prayer for us.
What are they eating? What do we have here?
It looks good. Whatever it is, it looks. I'm hungry.
Ashley
It
and
looks
Tyler.
good.
What are we eating? I'm hungry.
Ashley and Tyler are my favorite couple, which is weird because they're both God people, but I don't care.
Yeah, it's okay.
I thank you for allowing me to feel so safe with Ashley. I ask that you watch over us.
This is a nice.
Yeah.
What is it called? Blessing.
Blessing before their meal. Oh, that's really cute.
That was cute. I could take or leave the God part of it, but the rest of it was wonderful.
But it's big for them.
Good for them.
And they're sharing in like what it would be like married, because you're sitting at the dinner table, you say your blessing, you eat.
Yeah.
So they're mimicking what it's like living together already, which I think is a really cool thing, and they're
think so,
liking it.
too.
And Ashley was swooned by that.
Yeah, she liked it.
Yeah, I like that for them.
I liked though about that the fact that he was talking about their connection and what he liked about her and things
Mhm.
like that. Like to me, like that makes a lot of sense that you
Yeah.
would want to talk about things like that, and it almost opens up the possibility for a conversation over dinner that's a little bit deeper than just
Mhm.
like eating your food. I've never really thought of a blessing that way before.
Yeah, it's actually like a
because-
good window or a door.
Yeah, the ways that I've been exposed to it in the past have been not so great. And then
Yes,
him doing
I
that made
agree.
me realize, like, oh, you're just talking about, like, what you're thankful for
Yeah.
in your relationship and what you feel good about in the situation you're in right now.
In a way, it is centering God because you're talking about God and blessings and stuff, but then really what you're focusing on is your life and the love you have for the people around you and your
And I
family.
like that a
and all
lot.
Yeah.
I like that a lot,
Yeah.
actually.
We got told we were all going to hell when we went to a Christmas service with your family one time.
I just can't. My experience with religion has been so bad.
I know.
It's actually like somewhat healing watching other people
Right?
have
Like healthy-
positive, healthy
Uh-huh.
relationships with religion. It like that's a
It
good
reminds you
thing
that
for
it's
me
not
to see.
just what you experienced. It's also
Yeah.
other things.
Well,
Yeah.
because blessings before meals when I was a child was a way to like isolate people that didn't want to pray to God. They were entirely God focused and not focused on your relationship with anyone else at the table.
Mhm.
And it was really
it's a control
like,
thing more than it was
Yeah,
like
it was
a
almost
connection point.
like
Oh shit.
weaponized in a way,
Yeah.
like manipulative in
Yeah.
a way. And that I really didn't appreciate. And then watching him
Yeah.
have a completely different like way that he approached that blessing is like pretty beautiful.
Yeah. Always saying I love you, and they're listening to music together.
They're such a
They're
good couple.
so cute. I really hope it works out.
I do too. They're gonna do it, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna be the couple. We gotta have one.
Wait, it's Ashley and who?
Tyler, right?
Tyler. That's what I thought. Because Tyler, we got Taylor, Hannah, and somebody. Hannah and
we have a bunch of unresolved people.
Yeah.
Because we have Hannah and Nick/Leo. Leo and Brittany.
Leo and Brittany, yeah.
That's a square.
It's a square?
Yeah, it's not a love triangle because there's too many
it's a
people.
Square. I was like, what is a square? What are you talking? I pictured a checkbox for some reason.
Oh, Tyler.
Ashley.
It's weird hearing somebody say Ashley.
It is weird.
Well, I don't really call you Ashley though.
So, one time you did, and I was like, "What?"
You got weirded out. I was like, "Hey, Ashley," and I think you got immediately weird.
I said Mitchell immediately. I was like, "What Mitchell?"
Yeah, you did, and that was months ago. It was the last time I said your name out loud. You and I aren't attached to our names. I think we've talked about that a lot.
No, I'm not at all. I don't really feel like an Ashley either.
Like, people call you Ash and stuff sometimes, and it doesn't bother you. It's like same with me. Like, people do weird things with my name, and I'm like, cool, whatever. As long as I know you're talking to me, I don't really don't care. And it's not like explicitly disrespectful.
I prefer getting to the point with someone where you have like a weird nickname that's not your actual name.
Yeah.
Or like a couple of my coworkers call me by my last name. I feel the closest to at work, so
yeah,
it like that feels good to me.
Yeah,
I like that.
I didn't need a husband, but what I really wanted was a soulmate.
They're cute together.
That's cute.
I can't deny it. They're very cute together.
And we've seen them kind of warm up a lot more.
And they're matching in terms of like their science backgrounds is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because
just their personality.
And they can tell little like science jokes.
Yeah, they've been doing that left and right.
That's cute.
Heisenberg, molecules, thermodynamics, Yeah. Buzzwords really, but they are finding it entertaining with each other
and felt comfortable with each other.
That's like I bring up I don't know, I actually think like me being comfortable with my nerdiness has helped us connect as we've gotten older because I bring up nerdy shit all the time and you connect with it.
Yeah.
Because you're a nerd and it wasn't just that I didn't realize how nerdy you were.
You always knew I was weird. You just didn't know I was nerdy too.
And then I was uncomfortable being my nerdy self just for various reasons, but like since I've been more of that, it's helped a lot.
Yeah.
Or like off screen, about like all the like Civ, like, ooh, you want my trade route and stuff, and like I think I'm pretty sure we've done that and then like had sex before. Where we've been like joking, like making like Civ come on, and then like, you know
and
what,
like,
maybe we should.
Are we actually coming on to each other?
Is this happening?
Being like, oh my god, today I'm starting to get the nerves.
I think they're gonna love each other. She's gorgeous. Like she looks like an actor or like a model.
She does.
Like she's incredibly beautiful.
Yeah.
So as long as she's like happy with what he looks like, they're golden.
He's punching up.
Yeah.
He's not like hideous, but he's punching up for sure.
He's punching up, dude.
Yeah.
Because he's just he's like average.
He's average.
Looking.
He's
and
clean.
She is like incredible.
Yeah.
Like she's like a head turner. Like in real life. Maybe not in DC. I don't know.
I don't know what DC's like.
Right. But like everywhere except, you know.
She's a head turner in our hometown for sure. Woo! Wisconsin dig.
Could you imagine?
Woo! Actually, a lot of people there are racist though, so they'd be turning their head the wrong way. Yeah.
But not knowing Taylor's ethnicity, it doesn't concern me. It's as if this experiment forces us to do exactly what marriage is intended for.
Oh, he's gonna be so disappointed. Can't even say that with a straight face, dude.
Can't.
I wonder what kind of physics. What is he doing? Get out of here! Get out of here with the cliffhangers. That was episode 2. Yeah, episode 2. We got away from some of the people that were frustrating me from episode 1, so I felt good about that.
Yeah, that was nice. And, didn't have to see Leo very much this one, right?
Yeah, that's one of the big things. Like Leo and Brittany, I just don't like very much.
Yeah,
and I like the couples, the connections that were being made.
Me too.
Some proposals, some clear go-aheads. Some red flags.
Ashley and Tyler are my current pick for shoe-in couple.
The shoe-in marriage? You think that they're going to be the ones that carry the season in case everything else falls apart?
That's them and or Garrett and Taylor.
Who's the most likely to go on Perfect Match? Brittany?
Although
is she a little older?
They're too old. Hannah?
Is she
maybe?
like 30 though?
That's all too old. Perfect matches, like people gotta be young. You gotta be in your 20s.
What's his name? Like Kaz or something?
Oh yeah.
He was like 34.
I know, but he was emotionally like 24.
He was emotionally 24. Right? Yeah, he was. That was a shocker when somebody told me that. Anyway,
I don't know if any of these people could go on Perfect Match, honestly.
Most of them are legitimately too old.
Yeah.
Or in the upper echelon of the age range for that show.
Also, like, there's no prize for Perfect Match, so at a certain point, it's like only younger people are willing to do it because the older people are like, and a lot of these people have really good jobs, so they're like, why would I go on Perfect Match?
Yeah, well, Izzy still ended up.
That's true. Izzy did end up there.
He didn't have an amazing job.
Oh, man.
He's a mess anyway.
That was a mess. So I think those two are my, like, top two couples right now. And then I like Tim and I forget the name of the woman that Tim was talking to, but I like them too. They're the ones that connected on...
Tim Tam?
Okay. They're the ones that connected
Shout out
on...
Tim Tams.
Okay. Oh my God.
Sorry, I'm mentally ill.
Religion.
Yeah.
And his sisters have both passed away.
Oh, yeah.
I like them too.
Wait, was that Tim?
Yeah.
The sisters?
Mm-hmm.
Who's he talking to? Anyway.
I don't remember her name.
I'm bad with names.
I don't remember her name.
I'm everywhere right now.
But I do remember the one tear that like fell from her face while she was listening.
She had more than one tear. She had a lot of tears.
Sweet. Yeah. Oh my goodness. She was clearly so... You can tell the emotional connection they have is strong because of how affected she was by what he was talking about. And that part was really beautiful. And I'm really excited to see more of their connection. And then those other two are just red flags for me.
Yeah, agree.
Who do you like? Who do you think the shoe-in couple is so far, based on what we know from episodes 1 and 2?
Yeah, don't go future skipping on us.
I hope we get some resolution too for some of the love triangles because I feel like I wish that we already had that and we don't have any resolution from any of the love triangles.
I feel like we're gonna get that in episode 3.
You think? For at least one of them.
Actually,
I love that. I love the pods.
Yeah.
The pods is my favorite part. The pods is where everyone falls in love. The pods is where yes, we see red flags, but they're not like so in your face.
You were very vocal about that last season. It's possible they extended the pods just for you.
I think they did.
I think they're watching.
Do you think they found our tiny like YouTube channel and they watched it and they were like, you know what, for Ashley,
Netflix,
more pods.
Number one has blocked several of our videos, but also has worked with us on quite a few of them. They know we exist.
Well, somebody does. Like
somebody
some
does.
Admin at the third-party company working for Netflix.
It's some like Gen Z. They've been working there for like 2 years. They got their headphones on. They're like, yeah, sure, approve, deny, approve, deny. They don't give a
whoever that is.
Hey. Anyway, I hope you approve.
I hope you
Netflix.
approve. I do love the pods, so this is very positive.
Yeah.
Positive for me. You already made that joke, but I made it again.
Okay, I like it though. It's good.
All right, thank you for watching. If you liked this episode, please hit the like button. Please tell us in the comments below what red flags you're seeing. Are some of our red flags not red flags?
Yeah, what are we getting wrong? What are we missing?
Yeah.
We can't show everything just for timing, but also we do miss stuff because we talk over the show while we're watching it. So,
and because we're ourselves, so we only have our experiences.
Yes.
So if you're noticing something else because you have different experiences than us, please share in the comments. And subscribe if you're not subscribed so you can keep watching the rest of the season with us.
Thank you for being here. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.
Then I got it knocked, and I started going,
ridiculous.
Oh, that was a tearjerker.
Hey, we're going to go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.